Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am reviewing the Ole Henriksen Lemonade Smoothing Scrub, which looks like this. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Feel free to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you are not yet subscribed to the channel. This is a physical exfoliating scrub formulated to improve texture, polish, and minimize the appearance of pores. This also contains alpha hydroxy acids, lemon peel, and sugar. You may find this at Sephora.com or OleHenriksen.com. She does retail for $32 and you do receive 3 ounces. This facial scrub is packed with mostly good ingredients. We do see 6 poor ingredients that can be sensitizing to the skin, such as limonene, linalool, citral, and several plant extracts to give it a rather conservative citrus-like scent. These ingredients are, however, found at the very end of the ingredients list. A couple of highlights do include glycerin, glycolic acid, and lactic acid. Glycerin here is the second ingredient. Glycerin is an ingredient we often see in skincare formulas. Glycerin is one of the best skin replenishing, skin restoring ingredients. It helps to balance and hydrate the skin as it defends against dryness. Glycolic acid, the third ingredient within this ingredients list, is an alpha hydroxy acid with a small molecular size, which allows it to penetrate the skin much deeper, but can also be sensitizing to some, not all. Glycolic acid exfoliates the skin, it improves texture and brightens the skin. It helps to minimize the appearance of fine lines and discoloration. This is one of the best exfoliating ingredients out there. I love glycolic acid in serums, toners, masks, and moisturizers, and I was very excited to see it in this formula. Lastly, we're going to cover lactic acid here, the 8th ingredient within this formula. Lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid as well that is naturally found in milk and sugars. It helps to break down the bonds between cells to more effectively exfoliate dead cellular debris while also still hydrating the skin. Lactic acid also inhibits skin discoloration. It has a larger molecular size that sensitive skin types tolerate very, very well. I have used this scrub a handful of times because my skin is very sensitive to physical exfoliation. I did do a patch test, which focused primarily here on like the lower part of my cheek, kind of chin area. I did wait a full week, 7 days, to see if I would get a rash, which tends to happen with some facial scrubs. Although my skin did get a little red after the patch test, after waiting a full week, I did not see any redness, irritation, or any rash-like bumps over the skin. After waiting a full week for a reaction, I did try the facial scrub in the shower. I used about a nickel-sized amount and make sure to apply very, very minimal pressure as I scrub the product here over the skin and in circular motions. Because my skin is conditioned to acids, I let it sit over the skin for about 2 minutes. Despite this containing glycolic and lactic acids, I did not experience a tingle whatsoever. This product rinsed off easily, which is very, very nice. I also noted that I didn't feel like the product was too scratchy or too abrasive over the skin. After removal, after stepping out of the shower, I did note that my skin looked very, very luminous and it felt nice and smooth. If you saw my good molecules overnight exfoliating serum review, which I will link up above in case you missed it. In the demo portion of the video, you can really see the glow, the luminous glow that using this product gave my skin. This was the second time that I had used this particular product. The second time I used this facial scrub, I did still use a nickel-sized amount, and I did go ahead and apply just a little bit more pressure. I still left it over the skin for about 2 minutes, rinsed it, and my skin felt amazing. No redness, no irritation, and no rash after rinsing. I repeated the process several times later and achieved the same results. I have used a number of scrubs before. Some have been very, very abrasive. Some that are gentle, such as Murad's HA/BHA exfoliating cleanser. Some that include vitamin C, which I've reviewed here on my channel before, and others that contain acids and excellent hydrators as well. I like this. The scent reminds me of a very sweet lemonade. The ultra fine sugar exfoliants are not too abrasive, although the formula is definitely loaded with a ton of them. Scrubs are something I reach for on occasion. I do reach for them year-round, as I do with clay masks. I do tend to reach for them primarily more during summer months, since I'm definitely loading up on sunscreen and the days are much longer, and unless we are in quarantine, we're out doing activities. My overall results with using the Ole Henriksen Lemonade Smoothing Scrub have been smoother, luminous, glass-like skin. I have been alternating between glycolic acid and retinol based products at night, and a very gentle vitamin C during the day, and this has not irritated, given me any additional redness, or given me a rash. You definitely want to apply your SPF daily, more so if you are using alpha hydroxy acids in your skincare routine, and there are alpha hydroxy acids within this formula. I definitely like reaching for this during the day after cleansing my skin with Pharmacy's Whipped Greens cleanser to remove any sweat, grime, dirt, and SPF for my morning workout. I would recommend this facial scrub to anyone with combo, normal, dry, and even oily skin who is concerned with dull and uneven texture. I do have a couple of pros here. Ole Henriksen is cruelty-free. I do love the packaging. I do enjoy facial scrubs that come in a tube as opposed to a jar. It definitely facilitates, the application process, and it's just very convenient for the user. Because I applied very minimal pressure, this has not given me a rash as some physical exfoliants have done in the past. I do love that this does not contain any drying alcohols. My con here is that this does contain 6 sensitizing ingredients, mostly included in the formula to give it its scent, to make it more cosmetically elegant. I am rating the Ole Henriksen Lemonade Smoothing Scrub an 8.5 out of 10. I am docking points for the poor sensitizing ingredients element here. Overall, I was really excited to try this, but I did again hesitate because physical exfoliants tend to give me some irritation and a rash. This facial scrub really helped to get me out of my winter skincare funk, which tends to happen every so often. I was thoroughly impressed with how this polished the skin and gave me just a very healthy glow. after use. I will continue to use this, so do check the bottom bar down below before you exit the video for an update if I have any. I do recommend with physical exfoliants, especially this, seeing as it does contain an alpha hydroxy acid, that you do perform a patch test and do kind of just apply minimal pressure, unless there are some areas, say for example the chin or the forehead, that really, you know, you are struggling with some textural issues there, as there is such a thing as scrubbing too much. Physical exfoliants such as this should not tingle or burn. If it does, it means that you are just applying way too much pressure, and it is definitely time to stop scrubbing. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Also, if you haven't yet to subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there is a brand new upload. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Sure. I still be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have yet to subscribe. I do have a couple of pros here. Oh, sorry, my blanket fell. It's cold here. Hopefully you can't hear the wind.